What up, Precinct? Ludo Trip here. Gonna do the Wednesday after school detention video style this week because I'm lazy and I don't feel like typing. Now, an interesting thing happened this week. I like to do themes each week with detention. Interesting thing happened this week. The Bonnaroo lineup was released on Tuesday. This is a big day for us Bonnaroo fans because since March we've known what bands we're playing. Now we'll actually get to know what bands we're going to see. I'll jump right into it here. Thursday, kind of a low-key day. I'm starting off with Emma at 4:15. It's either Emma or EMA. I've never heard their name pronounced. I've only read about it, but her name is Emma, but she spells it EMA in all caps, so I don't know what it's called. I guess I'll find out at the show, but she's a blonde punk rocker. She was on the Precinct. I put her in my detention weeks and weeks and weeks ago. She's very good. That's a no-brainer. She's going up against K-Flay and the Dirty Governors. Yeah, go see Emma. Same stage, followed by her is the Cave Singers. That's another easy choice. It's that or Mariachi El Bronx. Yeah, go see the Cave Singers. They go till 6:45, starting at 7 o'clock. Danny Brown, the world's ugliest rapper. He's got a gap tooth. He has crazy hair. He wears Frank Zappa t-shirts. He's awesome. He's one of my favorite new hip-hop acts. Well, I guess he's not that new. He's new to me, but he's awesome. I'm going to go see him. Same stage. Following Danny Brown, Yellow Wolf. Got to go see Yellow Wolf. He's hardest working man in hip-hop these days. He plays every night somewhere. He's played Atlanta like 3 times in the last 2 years. This guy is all over the place. The 8:30 time slot is my first conflict. Yellow Wolf goes 8:30 to 9:30. White Denim goes 8:45 to 9:45 on another stage. I like White Denim. They're really good. So unfortunately, I hate to do this, but I'm going to go see half of Yellow Wolf, and then I'm going to go catch the second half of White Denim. You have to do that at Bonnaroo. You have to make choices. Sometimes hard choices. Sometimes you got to hold your pee a long time. White Denim not till 9:45. Gonna go catch Kendrick Lamar at 10. See, if I did want to go see White Denim, I could stay at this tent, which is the name of one of the stages. Three straight bands: Danny Brown, Yellow Wolf, Kendrick Lamar, playing back to back to back. Those are all easy choices. Fantagram goes on at 10:15. He starts 15 minutes after Kendrick Lamar. Probably leaning towards Kendrick Lamar. I'm definitely leaning towards Kendrick Lamar, but I might go see a little bit of Fantagram. I'm not sure. The only reason that would make me want to do that is because the same stage, Fantagram, right after them is Mimosa. Mimosa is going to be a late night DJ rave type show. Those are excellent. Those are way fun at Bonnaroo. Last year they didn't do a Thursday night rave. Looks like this year there's going to be one. I'm pretty excited about that. I might have to miss the Alabama Shakes. Alabama Shakes are they've got a lot of buzz right now. Very soulful singer, very rockin' kind of band. They're not hard rock, but they're getting a lot of press. They're getting a lot of critical acclaim. They got a fat black lady for singer. That's great for me. I just love that for some reason. But they start at 11:30. Mimosa starts at 11:45. I'm probably just going to stay at the other tent and catch Mimosa. And that's Thursday night. Thursday night is low key, to be honest with me. It ends at 1 for me, which is, there's at 2 o'clock in the morning the Chris Gethard show comes on at the Comedy Theater. I'm not going to go see that. If I feel like getting up early on Friday, which early to me is 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock, I'll go see the Kooks, but I'm probably not going to go see the Kooks. That's prime tailgating time right there. Probably not going to get down there till 1:45 to see the Tune Yards. They go up against Ben Howard, Need to Breathe. I don't care about any of those bands, so I'm going to go see the Tune Yards. Tune Yards have the world's ugliest lead singer. You should check her out. Check out the video below. She has stained teeth, a mustache, probably pit hair. Smells bad, I'm sure. I'll let you know if I smell her. Following the Tune Yards is Two Door Cinema Club. I'm probably going to check out them. There's not a lot of competition. It's them or Laura Marling. Laura Marling is, I don't know, there's something about her I like. She has a great voice. I've watched some of her stuff on YouTube. It's very interesting. She's not bad, but probably going to be in the mood more to rock out. I typically am, so I'm going to go see Two Door Cinema Club, even though they're not exactly a hard rocking band. Two Door Cinema Club goes from 3:15 to 4:30. At 4 o'clock, there's a band coming on called Afro Cubism. Because I'm not that big of a Two Door Cinema Club fan, like hardly at all really, I might go check out Afro Cubism. They're like a 30-piece, like world music kind of band. It's the kind of thing like at Bonnaroo, if there's not a lot going on, if there's not like an amazing band playing somewhere, and you can check them out, go check them out. It's very interesting. It'll be very. I can see that show being a lot of fun, and they're kind of on the way to the next band. A little bit of a conflict going on at 4:30. 4:30 Aziz Ansari comes. Now, last year I didn't go to the comedy tent. I didn't go to the music tent. But Aziz Ansari is kind of the indie rock music festival comedian. If I ever go, I'll go see him. If 5 o'clock fits in the Tantrums, that would be a cool show to see. Also, at 5 o'clock, the Avid Brothers. I kind of like the Avid Brothers. They're acoustic, but I like their songs. They sort of have like a Violent Femmes thing going on that I like. They play till 6:30. At 6:45 is Ludacris. He's my namesake. I have to go see him. Got to rep the A. I'm not going to go see Feist at 6:15, so I'm going to go see Ludacris. After all, his love is supercalifragilistic, and you don't know how bad I missed it. I might cut that out. He goes till 8:15. St. Vincent comes on at 7:45. I really, really want to go see St. Vincent. It's them or Dawes. I'm going St. Vincent over Dawes, even though Dawes is pretty good. St. Vincent goes 7:45 to 9 o'clock. Now, this is where it gets interesting. At 8:45, Foster the People goes on unopposed. I'm really hoping that there's a whole bunch of Foster the People fans that go see them, because that's going to steal crowd away from Radiohead going on at 10. Now, everyone's going to want to show up early as fuck to go see Radiohead, because they're playing the main stage unopposed. If you don't get there early, you're going to be a quarter mile away. You're not even going to be able to see the stage. I've heard that people are going to be getting there hours early. They're not going to go see anything after 6 o'clock just to try and get a good spot for Radiohead. Guy I'm going with is doing that. So when he told me he was going to do that, I was like, well, cool. I'll give you the flag. I'm going to go see Ludacris and St. Vincent and then meet you over there about 9 o'clock. Hopefully he's got a good spot. Hopefully I don't piss a lot of people off by cutting in line, because we're trying to get in the pit for that if at all possible. That would be totally worth it. Radiohead is going to be the best concert at Bonnaroo. Friday night, 10 to 12. You have to go see them. I mean, there's nothing else to see, so you're going to go see them. Friday night gets interesting. Major Lazer starts at 12:30. So does Black Star. I'm torn here. I really wanted to go see Black Star. That's Talib Kweli and Mos Def. They're legends. I really want to go see them, but I have to make a choice. And if I'm listening in my car, if I'm sitting in my room, I'm going to listen to Black Star over Major Lazer. If I'm at the show, I'm going to go to Major Lazer. It's 12:30 to 1:30. It's a late night. It's dance music. It's crazy dance music. I mean, this guy is like a Jamaican dude who you put on one of his. Go check out the video below where it's like fat black Jamaican ladies dancing on their head, like making their pussy pop. I have to go see a show like that. That's going to be exciting. The late night Friday night is really cool. Humphreys McGee goes on it too. They're a hippie jam band, but they're kind of a little bit heavier hippie jam band. I'm excited about that. They're going at the same time as Flying Lotus. Now here's what I'm going to do. Flying Lotus goes on at 2 to 3:30. They're another DJ rave type show. The raves at Bonnaroo are a blast. I mean, just 30,000 people rolling their balls off, glow sticks everywhere, dancing. It is a lot of fun. Humphreys McGee they're scheduled from 2 to 4. Flying Lotus is scheduled from 2 to 3:30. Now, if I know anything about Bonnaroo, is that this one band always plays a sunrise set. Last year, Soundtribe Sector 9, they played till like 6:30 in the morning. It was like one of the coolest moments of Bonnaroo. The sun's coming up, all the other bands are done, everybody makes their way over to them. Should we keep going? Yeah! And they just keep going and keep going. It was a lot of fun. Word around a campfire is that's what Humphreys McGee is going to do. So I'll be able to see Flying Lotus till 3:30 and then go catch maybe another hour and a half, 2 hours of Humphrey McGee. That's going to be worth it. That's Friday night for me. That's what's up. Saturday's interesting. Saturday really pisses me off in a lot of ways. I'll get into it, I'm sure. Starting at 12:45. Actually, nothing starts cool. Nothing starts till 1:45, in my opinion. I'm missing all the first round of bands because I'll be sleeping in. Bad Brains goes on at 1:45. Das Races goes on at 2. That's the first conflict of Saturday. Stay tuned. There's a lot more. If Bad Brains was going to do their late 70s, early 80s DC hardcore punk, I'd go see them. I've heard that they don't do that anymore. They do like funk fusion stuff, world music. It pisses off all their early fans. If that's the case, which I've heard it is, I'm going to go see Das Races. Even though I don't expect that to be a great show. I expect it to be better than Bad Brains. Nothing else going on at that time slot. The next time slot, 3:15 Flogging Molly, 3:30 Battles. This pisses me off. I really wanted to see Battles. The guy I'm going with, he loves Battles. That's who he's going to go see. I've been a Flogging Molly fan a lot longer than I've been a Battles fan. I'm going to go see Flogging Molly. It's rockin' folk Irish punk music. That's what I'm going to go see. I just can't imagine a Flogging Molly show sucking. I've wanted to go to one for years now. This is my chance. Sorry, Battles. I'm going to have to catch you on the flip side. Starting at 5 o'clock, we have 3 bands I want to see. And one of them really pisses me off that they're even playing this time slot. Santa Gold, 5 to 6:30. They're really good. Pucifer, 5 to 6:15. That's Maynard from Tool's band, his other band. That would be really interesting, but there's schedule conflict. Up against Santa Gold and this other band, Subtract. They're not a band. He's a DJ. I can't go to Pucifer over those two. I'm really pissed off that Subtract is playing 5:15. That's a late night Bonnaroo show. And when I get to the late night shows, I'll expand on why that pisses me off. But probably going to go see Subtract at 5:15 over Santa Gold at 5 just because I want to. I don't know. No real choice on that. Childish Gambino, 6:15. Not going to go see him. 7 o'clock Mogwai. That I'm not going to get to see them. I've seen them before. So I'm going to go see Danzig. It starts at 6:45. I'm upset. I'm upset that I'm missing Mogwai. The Roots start at 7:30. I'm upset that I'm going to miss the Roots. Although I may catch the end of the show. Danzig goes on 6:45 to 8:40. They're playing a 2-hour set. It's legendary. Glenn Danzig's legendary. I have to go see him over Mogwai. Only because I've seen Mogwai before. I'm going to try and haul ass over and catch the end of the Roots set. Dispatch goes on from 8:30 to 10 unopposed. This pisses me off, okay? Dispatch is okay. For whatever reason, they're going unopposed. Like, I don't understand why we couldn't take either Das Races or Flogging Mollies or Battles or Pucifer or Mogwai and put them in that spot and put Dispatch at any one of those other spots. I'd have been cool with. I don't need to see Dispatch. They're going unopposed from 8:30 to 10 o'clock. That is crap. 10 o'clock headliner, Red Hot Chili Peppers. There's nobody else playing. You're going to go see the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm going to go see the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Then after that, I'm really fucking excited about Alice Cooper. 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock to 1:30 in the morning. That's a no-brainer to me. He's going up against Spectrum Road. There'll be some hippies at that show. The people that don't like loud music are going to go to that one probably. And then head over to Super Jam, which starts at 12:45. I'm going to go see Alice Cooper 12 to 1:30, and then, believe it or not, I'm going to go see Skrillex. Let me explain. Skrillex was somebody I was not planning on seeing at all. I was really hoping that there would be some good bands going up against Skrillex, because I figured everybody would be at Skrillex, and I would get a good spot for whatever band, but there's really nothing I want to see at 1:30. There's nothing I want to see at 1:30. They're playing Which Stage, which is the second largest stage. That show is probably going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to go see them. But I ain't going to stay to the end because the Jizza is coming on at 2:30. He's playing 2:30 to 4 o'clock. He's performing Liquid Swords, which is one of his albums. It was really good. The Jizza was from the Wu-Tang Clan, for those of you who don't know. The other late night show, the other 2 to 4 o'clock show, I shit you not, is Unchained, the mighty Van Halen tribute. Like, not Van Halen, which is on tour, but their tribute band is playing a late night Bonnaroo set. Now, I got on YouTube to see see what this was all about. The most views they've had is about 12,000 views on any of their shit. And the first comment under that was a guy saying that he went and saw them and they were awful, and half of the bar was because they play bars and they don't play arenas, they play bars and bowling alleys. Said half the bar left 4 songs into it. The lead singer was creepy and hitting on all the girls, and like, I'm so upset that they got a 2 o'clock spot and subtract. It has to play at 5:15. Subtract at 2 o'clock. Van Halen tribute at 5:15. That makes the most sense. It blows my mind that a room full of music fans came up with this schedule, and that's what they came up with. I'll get too upset if I keep talking about a Van Halen tribute band. And I love Van Halen, but I do not love Van Halen tribute band. Bring me Van Halen. I'll go see Van Halen. Sunday works out pretty smooth for me. I'm going to head down there at 1 o'clock, catch Gary Clark Jr. I'm going to catch about 30 minutes of his show. Then I'm going to go catch the Black Fucking Lips at 1:45. I'm upset they're playing during the day. It's going to be hot. That needs to be a late night show because they're a rowdy, mosh pitting, crowd surfing rock and roll show. I just saw them last Saturday for like the 4th time, and it was badass. So I'm going to go see him at Bonnaroo just to see him in front of that many people. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then right after that, at 3 o'clock, is the Beach Boys. No questions asked. They're going up against Mac Miller, War on Drugs, which I would have liked to have seen, and the Antlers, which I also would have liked to have seen, but not over the Beach Boys. It's not really a conflict for me. My only Sunday conflict is after the Beach Boys at 5 o'clock, the Joy Formidable and Kurt Vile and the Violators at the same time. I really would have liked to see Kurt Vile and the Violators, but I'm a pretty big Joy Formidable fan. I've caught a lot of their stuff on YouTube, and they look like they kick ass, so I'm going to go see them. Right after that, it's the Shins at 6:30. It's that or Young the Giant. No choice there. I mean, you got to go see the Shins. And then Fish playing 8 to 12, unopposed, 4-hour, closed-down Bonnaroo set. Fish is a hippie band. That's what Bonnaroo's soul is hippie jam bands. They started off as a hippie festival. It'll be my first Fish show. It's going to be 4 hours long. That's the show where, like, you dig into your pockets, you look at all the drugs you have left over, you realize you can't bring them home, so you eat them all. So that's the Bonnaroo lineup for me. I'm not upset at the conflicts. There are a few that are a little upsetting, but not as bad as last year. I'm more upset at the placement of some of these bands. Some of this stuff is they could have fixed. Subtract is obviously the largest, hugest mistake they made. Putting them at 5:15 instead of the late night and putting a Van Halen tribute band as the late night blows my mind. Like, Bonnaroo really dropped the ball on that. But that's Detention this week. Hope you guys enjoyed the video version and not the written version. I downloaded some video editing software, so maybe there'll be more of these coming in the future. Peace.